Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. There are a few topics I want to get into, starting with Rihanna allegedly dating A$AP Rocky. Now, this story was posted by Media Takeout, and I would take it with a grain of salt because Media Takeout likes to embellish their stories. However, I couldn't help but notice myself that Rihanna has been spotted hanging out with A$AP Rocky quite a few times within the last few months. Now, just for the record, Rihanna and A$AP have been good friends for years now, so it's not really unusual to see them hanging out. But Rihanna has been seen hanging out with A$AP more than her billionaire boyfriend, Hassan Jamil. A couple of months ago, she was just with him hanging out backstage at the Rollin' Loud Festival in New York City. Also, he happened to be there at her Diamond Ball, but her boyfriend Hassan Jamil was nowhere to be seen. Additionally, Rihanna took A$AP Rocky as her date to the British Fashion Awards where she was being honored, and once again, her boyfriend Hassan Jamil was nowhere to be found. Not to mention, just recently, Rihanna showed up to support A$AP Rocky at his latest show in Sweden, and I'm still confused as to why A$AP would perform in Sweden again after what happened. If you don't know, he was thrown in the Swedish prison after he retaliated against his harassers. But anyway, he went to perform there and Rihanna showed up to support her friend. But all of this is starting to lead people to speculate that there might be more to their platonic relationship. Some people are also speculating that Rihanna may have split up with her billionaire Saudi boyfriend, Hassan. The last time we saw Rihanna with Hassan was about 6 months ago. Now, it could be that Rihanna and Hassan are remaining low-key, or they could just be taking another alleged break. Who knows? But I personally think it would be best if Rihanna wasn't dating Hassan because Hassan's family has a controversial past, and I'm not going to go into the details of it, but it would be best if Rihanna distanced herself from it because she doesn't want her name attached to stories of her boyfriend's family allegedly funding extremist groups or linking up with controversial people. She doesn't need that type of attention. So I honestly think it would be best if she did distance herself, and maybe she's using A$AP Rocky as a distraction. But for now, I think A$AP and Rihanna are just friends. There's nothing more to it. However, I'm still going to keep my eye on their relationship, just in case. Now, I want to move on and talk about Keyshia Cole. Keyshia Cole has a new show on Fox Soul called One-on-One with Keyshia Cole, and she actually had an episode where she sat down and had a conversation with her mother, Frankie. Now, if you don't know, Keyshia Cole and her mother, Frankie, have had a very rocky relationship over the years because Frankie has been battling a drug addiction for most of her adult life, and she's never had custody over her kids, including Keyshia. She actually gave Keyshia up for adoption. So Keyshia and Frankie have always had an up and down relationship, and one of the things that kind of made their relationship complex is the fact that Frankie didn't really know who Keyshia Cole's father was. Years ago, Frankie told Keyshia that her father was a white Italian man, and because of this, Keyshia believed that she was biracial.
And what does that mean to you, you know what I'm saying, to be a black girl that rocks? Like, what does that mean for you? Because you know a lot of young women, they look up to you, you know what I'm saying?
True, I'm biracial. Yeah,
okay, well,
but it's okay. I'm black. I think it's amazing. At first, I was, kind of skeptical about being a part of the Black Girls Rock organization. But
when Keyshia came out and said that she was biracial, some of her fans gave her the side eye because it seemed as if she was trying to distance herself from what she has known her whole life, which is the black experience. But that's what Keyshia believed because her mother told her that. Now, it ended up coming out that Keyshia's biological father was actually a black man whose name is Virgil Hunter. Keyshia said one of Jay Prince's relatives introduced her to her father, and she actually took a DNA test and it confirmed that he was.
Maybe a few months ago, because I just met my father not too long ago. So I was out there. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Virgil Hunter. You know who Virgil Hunter is? Mm-mm. He's the trainer for Andre Ward, Amir Khan, and many other, really great boxers. Yeah. Andre Ward,
mm-hmm.
From Oakland.
Find out of Oakland.
From Oakland. And then he was like, y'all could just go get a DNA test and see what's up. It's either it is in it or it ain't. But I ended up doing it. But when I met him, I was like, yeah, he's definitely my father.
Yeah, y'all resemble.
What?
Yeah, y'all the same complexion and
attitude.
Yeah, mannerisms.
Yeah, walking like
The whole nine.
Even though Keyshia said that she found out that her biological father was Virgil Hunter, her mother Frankie is still denying it. Frankie believes that Keyshia's father was the white Italian man she met way back in the day.
I have a really serious question, because the only problem is, right, she told me that I was mixed. You told me that, right?
No, I said you were other.
Okay, what's other?
And you are other.
So let's just clear some things up for your fans and everybody.
Okay.
Today, December 11th, you are saying on record that Keyshia's father is an Italian Caucasian who has passed away, and Keyshia has never seen a picture of him. She's never seen.
You want me to be honest?
Yes, please.
Nah, I'm keeping.
Oh, come on. Like, this is just not
He
cool.
was a guy that I used to date
Okay.
We figured.
I know that part.
when I was a
Okay.
lady of leisure.
Okay. Did you
And I
care?
became attached
Okay.
because he went to his grave trying to get me to stop doing prostitution. I had
There's
to,
someone else.
that's saying, that's not
That
it.
he's your father?
He's not
So-
your father.
Okay. This is not something that I got from myself in my own mind, right? This is something that was told to me, and I wanted to
It's
express
a lie.
that.
It's not the truth. And we
just
have to
wanted
put
express
closure
it to
on
my
it,
fans,
don't
because I love
I think
my
it's
fans
important.
dearly.
First of all, I think your daughter deserves to
Closure.
have closure and just to know part of the other half of who she is. If there's other family out there.
I don't know, for some reason this whole conversation was weird because according to Keyshia, it has already been confirmed that her father was Virgil Hunter. So I was a little confused at why they were entertaining the idea that another person is still her father, but I get it. It was something they had to talk about, and Keyshia wanted the world to know where she got the information from in the first place, and it makes for good TV. I thought that whole conversation was interesting, to say the least. Now, I want to move on to another story and talk about this Miami rapper by the name of Saucy Santana. If you don't know who Saucy Santana is, he does have a local hit song called Walk 'Em Like a Dog, and he's also been affiliated with the City Girls. One of the City Girls, named Young Miami, helped him gain some popularity on social media, and since then his career has been taking off. But Saucy Santana unfortunately did face some serious danger. Recently, he and his two friends were the target of a drive-by shooting.
A white Chevy sedan pulled up next to the Honda and someone inside opened fire, shooting about half a dozen rounds, hitting all three men in the Honda. Police say all three victims were taken to Aventura Hospital with varying injuries. Two men were shot in the arm, the third in the hand.
Saucy Santana did an interview with TMZ talking about the shooting, and he said it was motivated by hate. He claimed that people were jealous of the attention that he was getting at the Office Gentlemen's Club in Miami, and when he left the club, he was targeted. And he believes he was targeted because he's gay.
So, we just having fun, but, dudes see it as intimidating. All the girls flocking to me, then I'm throwing money, so all the girls definitely in my section, so people just, it's cruel. People still have this hate towards, just gays and stuff like that. What came after the Office had to trigger from there. Y'all specifically shot the passenger window where I was. Homophobia is still very, very real. But it needs to stop because we're people. Everybody is, especially like as far as men, we're still men at the end of the day. Regardless if I have a full set of blinged out nails or a Chanel bag, me and you is go to the doctor, we still the same.
After Saucy Santana told his side of the story, an artist named Miami Tip from Love and Hip Hop Miami came out and claimed that Saucy Santana was not a victim of homophobia, but in fact, he was being extra in the club and he rubbed some people the wrong way.
The whole night, you could see that he's known. He's standing up on the couches, he got his bottle to his hand, he's drinking, he's twerking, everything. So everybody sees him. So at one point, he pulls down his pants and his black thong is showing. So now security is like, all right, now this, we gotta calm it down, So the security walks up to him and the security is like, you can't be doing that. This is, obviously a gentleman's club. You can't be doing that, calm it down, whatever. Santana goes to level 10 and he started, cursing him out, and I could do whatever I want, that shit, I'm gonna get my niggas, blase, blah, blah, threatening the security, put his hand in the security face, everything. The security did not budge. He's just still leaning over, and he's looking at him, he's like, all that's good, but you can't be doing that. Santana goes back to his section eventually. He's standing on a couch. Now he's on level 15 because he's mad, he's hot, he wiping his face, whatever, he's talking shit. So now he goes on the across the stage and goes to the DJ booth and gets on the mic. It was like, these motherfucking securities, ain't nobody gonna put their hands on me. Fuck y'all security, bitch. So everybody's looking like, now Santana walks around the club to 3 different sections of 3 different groups of guys and like, fuck that shit, ain't none of y'all motherfuckers gonna touch me. I get my people, blase. He going, I'm talking about, and the type of niggas that go to the office is not them type of niggas that you should be walking around disrespecting. So I'm very appalled. Nobody did anything to Santana. Like, I was really, really shocked. Shout out to the security. He had a lot of patience. He put up with a lot. Like, Santana cool and all, the music is cool and all, but the office was not having the LGBT discrimination, and I really think that's why they didn't put their hands on him, because they was trying to avoid this, and it happened anyways.
Now, I did see some clips of Saucy Santana in the club, and he definitely was acting extra. But just because he was acting extra and over the top doesn't give a person a reason to shoot at him, especially when he and his friends are entering the highway. That's dangerous and that's messed up. And I'm glad all 3 of them are okay. Hopefully they find the men who did this to them. But I also hope that Saucy Santana learns from this and understands that not everybody is going to receive him the way that he wants to be received. And he has to be very careful when he's barking at people and being confrontational, because he will run into the wrong person who will retaliate. And some people are crazy enough to shoot somebody just because they're mad. So he has to be very careful next time. But anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.